What is going on YouTube? BCD back with another quick video, and today I want to talk about Diablo 4 in the beta. It was a little fiasco to get into this beta. I had to go get some KFC because Amazon wouldn't fulfill my order. Once I was able to do so, servers were bad, so I couldn't even play half the time, and mostly my kids were all over the place, so I had to end up resorting to just using my Steam Deck, and that's pretty much how I got to play it even a little bit. So yeah, but yeah, I played it, and from what I can see, it's a good game, but it's like all the other stuff. Uh, so before I get started, yeah, quick shout out for the just this program. It's called Greenlight. It helps you. You can basically stream all your Xbox games, remote play, and you can do your xCloud. It has really low latency, so I actually like it. And yeah, this is me now playing Diablo on my Steam Deck. But I also use it for my PS5 when I use that Chiaki. And this is basically how I play games now because when you got kids, you just can't. But that ain't the point. The point is, it's cool, it's dope. If you got a Steam Deck, you should try it, especially if you're a busy person. But back to the point of this video. I played Diablo 4. I had to run through the hurdle of the beta of just getting the code. Then I had to run through the hurdle of getting into the servers. And then when I actually experienced the game, I truly enjoyed it. But man, it just feels like this game really needs an offline mode. And I understand that that wasn't the case for Diablo 3 either. But man, I really think this game deserves an offline mode. I think if this is any indication of like the servers, and especially when the open beta comes, because this is the early access pre-order beta. I mean, anybody can pre-order it, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel when I'm actually having to deal with signing into a server just play the game, and then the social features that I don't interact with being there. And that's the big deal of why it should be online. I really don't like that. So I don't know. I don't like live service $70 games for sure. Because once they cut the servers off, you can't play the game anymore. But if I'm just judging it off solely what I played in the gameplay in the game, I truly enjoyed it. I really think the graphics look really great. I think the story is compelling enough, and I think they actually have a vision on how they want this to end. And it's Diablo, man. We haven't played Diablo in so long. And I don't know, it just feels so refreshing to play a game this not mindless, but this fun and just, memories and genuinely just having a fun time in a game. The mechanics seem cool. I don't really feel like there were like a lot of big changes to me from like previously to now, but then again, I'm not like the super diehard Diablo fan. You probably play this if somebody's like that, and they probably think it's garbage. But from the standpoint of someone who played Diablo 3 and going into Diablo 4, I feel like they're very similar, but also very much so different at the same time. I really like how this one is being done. I really like the story, how the cutscenes come into like real time. I really like just a lot about it. I feel like they're going to really flesh out the characters and everything. So, yeah, kudos to them for actually making a game worth playing in 2023. But at the same time, you have to deal with servers crashing, and I don't know. That's tough. That's tough to really swallow that and say, hey, I'm going to accept that you might have technical issues. I'm going to accept that we might not be able to play constantly how we want. I'm going to accept that I might get kicked. And I'm have to deal with your save states. It's just tough because I felt that when I got kicked from a game and I was finishing up a boss and I had to go. Now the boss saved. It's just when I went to go relocate and do all this other stuff. Once it crashed, and none of that stuff saved. It just put me back out where defeated the boss, and that's kind of like that kind of takes the wind out your sails a little bit, that you don't want even trust that the game is going to run like you need it to at all times. So it's a little worrying, again, but all in all, I think anybody that's a Diablo fan will actually like this game. I haven't seen any red flags like microtransactions or weird things like that that make you feel like you have to pay for something, but they could be hiding it. We just have to, I mean, trust what you see, what you play. It's an open beta next weekend, so try it for yourself. This has convinced me to buy the game. I'm not saying I want to spend $74, but I'm going to because I really enjoy these types of games. Again, remote play works really well, so I'm going to have the ability to play it and not have to sit in front of my desk. And with the Steam Deck, you obviously don't have to deal with battery life because it's all being streamed. So yeah, I mean, I have a way of playing it, and I think I'm going to have a good time. It's just the fact that it worries me about how these online services kind of are pushing themselves on everything. And Diablo 3 was the same way, so you can't say like it wasn't, but it just feels like now in this day and age, I feel like there should be an option for both. And that's all. But yeah, if you like Diablo, check it out, especially the open beta. But from my thoughts and my perspective, I think they nailed what they needed to, the core game in itself, which I didn't think I could not see them messing that up. I just can see them like adding on. It's all the things around it, microtransactions, servers, their allegations, Activision and stuff. So it's just like it's not the game. The game is good. It's everything else around it. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on Diablo 4? Did you play the beta? Did you enjoy yourself? Did you join up with friends? What are your thoughts on even the world bosses? What are your thoughts on the game mechanics outside of what I discussed? Because I really didn't go into details about mechanics. I just wanted to give you my initial impressions of the game as I played it, because a lot of people that are watching this probably already know what they have to offer. But yeah, let me know what you like, what you don't like, the changes that they made that you hate or love. Let me know in the comment section below. I want to thank you guys for watching as always, and if you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Peace.